Hello, YouTube family. It's time for the Curls and the Scoop. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop cultures. I love to say it's not cute, not knowing, and we're going to get this hugging. So many people just need that hug, just that reassurance. That hug is for you. There is a weekend edition. Check it out. It's fancy. It has the pictures that everyone say they want. LaShawna Simon is a young lady who puts it all together. So do check out the weekend edition. It's time for the Curls and the Scoop and what has happened to Tina Turner's son. You know, when you think of the incredible career that Tina Turner has had, the tragedy that she has suffered in her personal life, Tina Turner's son, Ronnie Turner, was found passed out outside of his home in Los Angeles. He's 62 years old. Neighbors tried to revive him, but by the time the paramedics got there, he was gone. They said that he had got the attention of neighbors by saying he's having a hard time breathing, but by the time the paramedics got there, he was gone. Ronnie Turner was Tina Turner's son that she had by Ike. Tina Turner's oldest son, Craig, committed suicide in 2018. This was the son she had before she wed Ike. Ike wound up adopting Craig. There was Craig, there was Ronnie. Ronnie had some health issues. He even went through a battle with cancer. He also went through a battle of drug addiction, and there was a period in the 90s where he had gotten in trouble. Our prayers go out to Tina Turner. They say that losing a child is just the worst, and for this, to lose two children, Craig committed suicide in 2018, and now Ronnie, dead at the age of 62. Prayers going out to Tina Turner. We got some good news. Al Roker. I was saying, I wonder when he's going to be able to come back to work. He's home from the hospital. Al Roker has been battling blood clots in his legs and his lungs. When he originally came home, they had to rush him back immediately the next day, but he is on the road to recovery. And hopefully we will see the Today Show host as soon as he gets better, and if it's in early 2023. The guy that's filling in on Good Morning America, he's from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Thanks so much, Stephen. DeMarco Morgan. They done found somebody that looks like TJ. You know, you kind of look for a minute and you be like, who that? DeMarco Morgan, Tulsa, Oklahoma, filling in for TJ Holmes, who remains on suspension for his behavior around Good Morning America. TJ Holmes and Amy Robach, it was just a week ago that the affair between the co-anchors blew up. They're saying he's not suspended because of having an affair with Amy Robach, but the affairs he had with the other women at Good Morning America, which seems crazy because he's married. So it's like, Gayle King was on Andy Cohen last night. Watch What Happens Live. And she says that it was messy and sloppy on TJ Holmes' part. It was messy and sloppy for Amy, too, because they bringing her back. Why she be back there next week? But TJ remains on suspension. It was an interesting conversation that Gayle King had with Andy Cohen, because she says that she was up for a job on The View, but she lost out to Whoopi Goldberg. Interesting fact. Last night, Trevor Noah said goodbye. I'm going to miss him. I mean, he's going to do other things. He's got a Netflix special, and he's going to be doing a comedy tour. But for him to walk away from a show, still successful, new episodes with a rotating series of hosts will start in January. But for Trevor Noah to walk away, but he teared up and he gave a nice heartfelt heartfelt thanks to the many people that were there. It was so funny. He said this first show, he said they had to beg people to come in and be in the audience, and now it was like overflowing. And he said he had a special thank you to the many black women in his life for the support. But he's got a new Netflix special, and he's not going away. He's just not going to do that late night show on CBS. Octavia Spencer, the Oscar winner, got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame yesterday. She's got some exciting projects. If you love Christmas movies, there's one that she does with Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds. Spirited on Apple TV. It's kind of like an updated version of Ebenezer Scrooge. Really wonderful musical. I really liked it. She also has a show called Truth Be Told on Apple TV, where she plays a private investigator turned true crime podcaster. You know the new thing. A lot of these crime podcasts are solving crimes and putting one and one together better than local authorities. Well, Octavia Spencer stars on this show, and this season, which kicks off January the 20th, she's got Gabrielle Union. R. Kelly is back with a new music project. He's calling it I Admit It. Yes, R. Kelly is still in jail. He's locked up, federal sex charges, but they putting new music out. A 13-song set. Songs including Freaky Secret, Good Old Days, I Found Love. He keeps giving people a stick to beat him over the head with. This project is available on Apple and Spotify. I don't know how long, because I'm sure people are like, are you serious? You're putting this out here on your platforms? In the songs, he blames the parents. Y'all brought those girls to the concert. Y'all are mad at me because I have girlfriends. Cal, ain't nobody mad at you because you got girlfriends. People are mad and disgusted with you because you're an abuser and what you did. And then you're going to say, I admit it? He ain't getting out. You keep giving them. There's this saying, don't give a person a stick to beat you over the head with. He keep pulling out the sticks. Ugh. Terrence Howard. Of course, Empire and Lucius. But it was the best man that put Terrence Howard on the map. He was that bad boy, that guy that your mama warned you about with the light eyes. He was nominated for an Academy Award in 2006 for Hustle and Flow. He's going to be a part of the Best Man Final Chapter. Streaming starts December 22nd on the Peacock Network. 8 one-hour episodes. Terrence Howard says he's going to retire from acting. Now, he said this before when Empire ended. I don't know if he is serious, if he's going to do other stuff. Y'all know Terrence is a little different, but he says he is ready to retire from acting and call it quits. Quentin, that character, I'm telling you, everybody was looking at Mars Chestnut, looking at Taye Diggs, but there was Quentin. There was Terrence Howard. It was like, who is he? Because he just had that charm, that bad boy, love trouble. I think he's going to be just as hysterical in the Best Man Final Chapters. I cannot wait to see him, but he says he's retiring from acting. Backstreet Boys scandal. The scandal is so bad that their holiday special on ABC is being pulled from their lineup. There is a woman, she's 39 years old, and she says that 21 years ago, she was 17. She says she was raped on a bathroom tour bus by Nick Carter of the Backstreet Boys. A lot of people are saying, why did she wait so long? The woman is autistic, and she was up there with the lawyers. Not sure if they're looking for money or what, but she's coming forward with her story. Nick Carter says these stories are not true. Past few weeks have been rough for Nick because it was just a few weeks ago that his younger brother, former child star Aaron Carter, was found dead. But Nick Carter says these charges are not true, but ABC says they will not be running the Backstreet Boys holiday special. Cardi B is talking about the butt shots. Cardi B recently had her butt implants taken away. These BBLs, women are rushing to get them. Cardi B says, don't do it. She says while she still supports plastic surgery, she says the butt shot you shouldn't do. She says if you're diabetic, you shouldn't do it. If you have low blood levels, you shouldn't do it. She says no booty shots, and she says you should do your research. K. Michelle, she had hers removed. I had a conversation with a lady earlier this year, and she had said she had got it done. So I'm newsy, and I'm like, so how do you sit down? And she says, well, you don't. She flew home from Miami, had to kneel. She had to come home on her knees. She couldn't sit, and you gotta just be on your knees and ride home. And she said it was like a plane full of girls doing the same thing. In the search for the perfect booty, people around here, I want a fat ass. It's not safe. It's not safe. And every doctor, you got people doing these butt shots. They're not licensed. Some just want your money. They just want your money. Oh, you want some shots in your butt? And then you're supposed to stay and like heal and get the massages and stuff. They're not doing that. These people ain't got the money. They got to come right home. And then they can't sit down. What do you do when you get older? When gravity gives out when you get older. Men and women. Gravity gives out. What do you do when you get older and you got this big ass? What happens when you got real little legs and you're not big and your body don't even go with that butt? Cardi B says don't do it. Singer SZA, she just released a project at midnight. SOS. She bragging about her BBL. She bragging about her butt. She had all kind of surgery. SZA did not look like that years ago. She looks totally different. And I know it's the rave and these young girls are going out and doing it, but it's not safe. And then you don't know. A lot of people say, well, they're taking the fat from my back and then they're putting it in my butt. But in some instances, they're not injecting your fat back there. You don't even know what they're doing. Your health is your wealth. It's your wealth. That's wealth. That's a big old ass. That ain't yours. Your health. Because you don't miss your health until it's gone. Until it's gone. These butt shots are not safe. And now Cardi B, whose butt kept looking different. At one point, somebody filmed it and it looks like it was moving. And then it looked like, look at me moving with the butt. Moving. And then it just looked like a lumpy mess. Take heed. Take heed. Y'all know what y'all got to do when y'all want that body to be snatched and tight. You gotta exercise. Nobody seems to want to exercise. You gotta exercise. You must exercise. Eat right. You gotta do all those things. But the butt shots, it's not safe. And I often wonder what happens in a few years. Now rapper Cardi B is talking about it. There is a weekend edition that goes up, so do check it out. Have a great weekend. For many who are Christmas decorating and doing all that stuff, hope that you're able to get through everything. 'Tis the season. I talked about them thieves yesterday. Watch when you have stuff delivered to your home, credit card. So many of you told me your stories of people stealing your stuff. Whew, pray to God that you have a bank that shuts it down, but it's rampant. People wake up every day to take what you have. They're saying 'tis the season for a whole new reason. Have a great weekend. Leave your comments. Yes, Auntie goes through the comments. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video, and have a great weekend. I appreciate you guys. Have a real good weekend. We're in the holiday season, but do be careful out here. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture.